Here we are at Benner Park, March 2nd, 2025 in Miamisburg. We're here to check on the Sycamore Trails update in the park and surrounding areas and the swimming pool and see what's happened since the last time. But the first thing we need to address is in the previous video, talking about how Maui, the road right here, was going to be closed down. Simply not true. A friend of mine who was more in the know had informed me this was not closing down, which makes so much more sense than redirecting all the traffic. It's a very busy road. So that's cool. Let's continue up and I'm going to show you another little thing we found out what it was for, and then we will also just see what we see with the updates. There's been quite a few, by the way. And I said this was originally the road we thought they was going to close down and redirect people around and connect that area over there with Benner Park, but that is not the case, at least not during this update. So that's cool. So let's head on up and we'll see what type of updates we see. All these little flag markers are still here from last year, going all the way down and continuing all the way up. Looks like a majority of them survived the snow we had. That's cool. We'll be able to see the progress that they've done here already since last year. Getting up some structures. We've had some bad weather for a while, so a lot of the work was beforehand, and then recently with the break in the weather, well, it's been back and forth a little bit. They've been getting a lot of work done lately. Obviously, a lot of the utilities, you can see they've graded down some. I'm not sure how far down they go, but they might have reworked them already, and who knows. And one of the things I was wondering about was over there. Them giant dirt piles and different stuff. And wondering what they're going to build, what they're doing. Well, come to find out, it's just a dump pile for the debris. That's what was told and seems correct. I'm not sure how much more debris or dirt they got, but it appears to me that it might be more like they might be stacking the dirt up in a way, I don't know, for future grading, for stuff they have planned in the future or whatever. So not really sure. Like I said, I believe that's just what a friend told me was just a storage area for all the dirt and the excess junk that they're pulling from over here. We'll see if something comes of that, or if they clean up, who knows. Parking area, or appears to be parking. Seems to be doing pretty good. Alright, let's keep going. Like I said, I'd originally thought they were going to close up this road, combine it with the other side. It'd been a massive project. But then route all that traffic through the park, which honestly didn't make much sense, but life don't always make much sense at times, so who knows. But happy to hear they're leaving this open. Let's continue on and see what type of improvements have been made since last year. I know we see a few overviews from the city, a few little shots. So one of the things I noticed was, took a picture, see if I insert it here or remember. These little flags go all the way down on the sidewalk. It appears to me that they are going to widen this road for probably a major turn lane here, to turn in, a turn out. I mean, I'm assuming, I don't know for sure, that's just all guesswork. So we will find out. But that'd be a little mess. But, you know, you gotta mess things up to make them better, and that is always the goal. So, alright, let's see what we see. We've already recorded walking down here, so I'm not gonna record the entire thing. We'll just see if they've added anything to the left or right till we reach the bridge. And we'll go from there. It is time for, back when I was a kid, all this was the woods, part of Sycamore Trails. There might have been some farm land here. I'll take that back. There might have been some farmers. They did run along the roads. But as you can see up there, there's Sycamore Hospital. So we can see through a bit, which is nice. We don't have this vision normally. We can see how many trees are left before the leaves start kicking in. Interesting. So we still got some woods out there or something. I'm not sure how much brush they'll keep. Looks like the creek down there. Not sure. It's hard to tell right now. I'm pretty sure this is new. The curve here and this sidewalk, which could be a bike path, I would assume. Makes sense. The stairs look new. Nice. Okay, that's cool. This is since the last time, well, the one and only time. I can smell the, whatever the bike stuff is. I don't know when they did it. Probably not that long ago, because I still have the smell of it. Let's see if I took it all the way down. I'm not walking on it. It's probably good to go, but I'll stay on the road. It's easier. That still looks like just a drainage pit. Catch extra water, I'd imagine. Which would be cool. Maybe that'll help keep the creek filled. If it even runs over there. I'm sure the creek's over on the other side there somewhere. There's not many trees left in between, and a lot of it's just original growth that ain't been cut back. If I cut it back, there's not going to be anything left. I don't know if they're trying to keep a small little strip going in between here, but the majority has been cut back deeply. Well, like I said, we shall see. Looks like they took, yeah, I can see it down all the way. This little, we'll call it a bike path, bike path, walk path. Yeah, it's pretty wide. Looks for both. Looks like it goes all the way down, which is cool. That's a big hit. I'm not sure if all those rocks were there either for drainage. They might have been. Like I said, you can see how few trees are left in between hand. It's like it's just a tiny little amount. I'm not sure how much they're going to keep. Over there looks like, you know, some of the original Sycamore Trails left, the trees. And yeah, like I said, this whole patch was cut out, but hopefully it's going to be a very usable and fun and useful space for everyone. I mean, that's the goal, obviously, for everyone. I'm hopeful. Look at the riverfront as your guide to what can be done. Got a little drainage there. Oh, did that tear away at it? It does look like it, don't it? I don't know. More grading or something else necessary there. Beyond my expertise. There's a lot of mud here. Who knows how much was left, and then with all the snow we've had and all that. Alright, so let's turn to the right. See how the bridge is going. The bridge looks connected. Let me tell you, I'm happy about that because I'd rather just walk here to check it instead of walk all the way around to go down from the other side. But you can already see the work, and like I said, it looks like the bridge is completed. We're going across. Nice. So here's the trees. It's like, I don't know if the pink ribbon's like the only one they want to save or if it's the ones they want to go. I'd assume the ones they want to go. But my assumptions mean nothing. Find out. We will find out how much more is cleared out It may be a later problem, or they probably have a lot more grading. I bet it's probably on the other side there. I bet that's where they're gonna have a sidewalk going too. A sidewalk, bike path, like to walk down, you know. I'm 100% sure they're gonna have a walk path going from each direction to come on into the park. It makes sense. I'm not 100%, but it seems highly likely, highly probable. Of course, up there you can see probably senior housing or whatever, but through Kettering. Very powerful entity. Who knows what deal was made back in the day to take away the park. I mean, this was prime real estate in Miamisburg. We'll see how much is left. I said hopeful that it'll be a, very nice and usable area. I believe it will be. Change, it's what's expected. But you keep going in New York City one day. Okay, so look at that. There's through the creek. I remember this, so boy, I'm surprised they left it. I'm not gonna walk down to it. I'm walking off the trail. And by trail, I mean the road. It's one of the crossover points. What would be nice is if the creek could actually get a lot of flowing water and be fun. We, as kids, we got to explore in those very deep areas, and we got to walk and explore this for a very long time. You could spend the day out here. It was such fun. And here we are getting across the new little bridge for the first time. Let's go. I mean, I'm sure it was safer when I was here before, but it's round and all that. I'm like, nope. But this has been graded and all that. They still got a lot of work to do, but running vehicles back and forth makes it feel safe. Like I said, the creek went a long ways, and we'll hope for a return of a lot of good water. So there you can see the trees are not very much up there. Then it runs into housing, and so that part of the trails looks like the only thing left, and who knows how long it'll last. One never knows. Looking at that walkway over there, it might be new. I'm not sure if parts of it's been rebuilt or whatever, but it might have just been all blocked before by all the greenery, which I'm assuming. Well, here we are, just big, wide open down here. They do have maps and instructions and updates at the on their website. I'll see if I can't grab a bit of it and insert or make another video breaking down some of the major stuff, or maybe adding it to this. I'm not sure. But look at this. That's a new road. I'm pretty sure this road runs up against the edge of the park up by 725 and going up the hill, because it looked like driving down the road you could see it just on the other side of the fence. So like this walk path, bike path, I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. I'm not totally sure. Looks like they're trying to keep the little hill for snow sledding. We'll see if it survives or if it has other uses. And here they've been digging out more and more and more. A lot of it's been dug out. Let's see what else we see. This is where upgrades, more upgrades. Also, while I have my zoom camera, zoom into the shots. Ain't going nowhere near the stuff, just walking down the main little road here, looking at all the stuff. Always amazes me anyways, how much people think in advance and get this stuff ready to go. What we got here? Some junk or useful stuff. And up ahead to the left is the one rock that survived with the little tablet beside, maybe for reference where it was before and how much stuff was here and what's been done. Picnic table, probably for the workers. They need it. Need to have some place to sit. Giant play area. Also been waiting for a while to come out because so much rain, so much snow. This would have been a mud pit. It's pretty steady right now. In fact, it's really steady or I wouldn't even be out here now. But anyways, there's the big rock. I imagine they're going to put it somewhere. They do have a whole bunch of fun little looking stuff. Hopefully the kids enjoy it. I don't know what they enjoy nowadays, but it does look like a lot of fun stuff. Would have made use. Hopefully it's nice and durable and lasts for a long time. I'm not totally sure, but it feels to me that they've went in and removed quite a bit of stuff going up to the creek. Maybe, maybe not. I do know there's not many trees left. At a distance, you can see the white fence, and that's 725. And wow, you can see how many trees are gone up there. It's like more blue stuff to build. So we've had some very bad weather, so they just recently started back to work. But they did a lot before the weather went bad, and been a while since I've been out. Only been out once. That's brand new. The shelter. I say I'm hopeful that everything's built super well and lasts for a long time. They moved their porta potty up here and it looks like a more central location, better for the workers. I'm a fan. Like I said, I don't remember if they was clearing all this out to get closer to the creek. Maybe to make picnic areas down there. Maybe they're going to widen it. Which doesn't really make sense. It's a creek. You ain't gonna be able to fill that in, and you don't want a giant area for kids to fall in some moving river. Who knows? One of the old tables survived. One of these. Nice. And you can see the creek. A little water. Hopefully it'll have a lot more. It definitely will flood up if it happens to get real good water, which I don't recall the last time that's happened here. Like I said, look at the tree line up there. That fence is 725. Zoom in a bit, you can see some cars going by. Not much barrier between that and the park. Hopefully they leave that last little line of trees up there. Turn green, might be some slight barrier between the traffic, not sure. We'll find out again. I seem to remember they had a little tree with a fake little rodent coming out of it, sitting over there kind of in the area where the shelter was, and I don't really see it over there yet. Did they move it? Or is it actually over there? I don't even see it laying on the ground. Huh. Who knows? Once again, as with all of it, we shall find out. Well, this little guardrail has survived. I think because, well, it's useful for now, keep cars from rolling into it. It'll probably survive. As with what I've said 100 times, we'll see, don't know. One handicap parking sign has remained. There you go. I'm trying to remember the timeline It seems like it's supposed to be done this year, the end of 2025, or I could be thinking 2026. Might help if I read. We'll look up front and see if they have some sort of timeline that's, on the sign at the front of the park here. I mean, they could be done. Just depends what they do. Well, there is the new pond filling up with rainwater. I am hopeful, but listen to the noise level. You take away all the trees, it makes it so loud up there. But hopefully with the new pond, they also stock it with fishies, and so the kids can come out and fish for free like they used to. Don't know if they'll do that. Mainly because I don't know how many kids even like fishing anymore. We'll see if the batteries hold up here to look around the pool real quick. I don't think there's much done with that, but we're about out of here, and it's pretty cold. Should have brought backup batteries, but yeah, what you gonna do? So here we are walking out. You see, these are the last few trees left. I don't know if they'll even leave them because it's made it to where it could not be very wide coming in and out. Although I think they're blocking that entrance, which makes sense. But once again, as with everything, we shall see. Pretty sure the old transformer up there, electric to where the old shelter house was in this area. Let's head on out. So just a quick look. New adventures coming in 2025. So, I was pretty sure that was it. I took a picture of the QR code. Hopefully I'll insert it here. If not, there you go. So my initial intentions was to walk the outside of this fence all the way up. It's pretty far. It's a little too muddy for me. Just to see what type of outline we can see. Oh, is it? I don't have much battery life left. That's the only thing that seems a little redunculous to me. Let's go up a little ways. So I was right. It does appear they're taking the walkway, bike path, all the way around the edge of Sycamore Trails up against the fence, which is, well, you're near the traffic, but you got a little fence separating you, thank goodness. And I guess it's going to go down there, maybe? Looks like this is the spot. Unless that's just the drainage, not sure, but you can see the Sycamore Trails Creek a bit. Let's walk a little further up and see what we see. See how easy we can see the park from the road. There's some sort of vehicle that come down in the middle and dug some serious ruts to get back up on 725. So this is what I was talking about. Look at the thin little line of trees that who knows how long they're gonna last between here and down into the main park. Very thin, not much to them. And of course, you come right on out here to 725, which is, well, always busy. I know they cut back a lot, needed to, I reckon, but geez. If it's a park, I don't know, I guess not all parks have trees, they don't, but still, not too many left. And these are old ones hanging on from, like I said, when I was young. All these little flags that's real close to the fence. I mean, hopefully not going to tear down the fence. Hasn't been up all that many years. put stuff up and then tear it down in short order. I don't know. Don't make much sense. But like I said, who knows what they're doing? Have to find out. Oh, there. That's been done. You can see the gravel bike top. Well, we're getting up here. You can see there's a few more trees in between. Alright, but we're almost to the edge of the field where it looks wide open again. We'll see what we see up there. So here we are mostly at the top, and a little bike path, walk path goes that way, probably connecting up to Gebhardt Church Road or something, or maybe the community of houses there. This is the upper field, and not many trees left, very few. Path goes down that way as well. I'm not sure where it connects down below, maybe way back by the bridge. Yeah, kinda is always coming up towards the restroom area or whatever. But as you can see, very thin actual trees are left. Kinda looks like the other side, like one little layer left. Maybe enough. This is the update of the park. Many changes. Huge changes. Can't talk long here, 7:25, so we'll talk more down there, and we'll see what's up at the pool, and we'll go on from there. So, leaving Sycamore Trails now, and we'll head up Heineke right here. And like I said, back in my day, all this was farmland. Farmers are connected to the back of Sycamore Trails. Now businesses and stuff. But that's the nature. From Chase to the post office to apartments, all the way up to the corner to the pool, which we're heading to now. Alright, let's see what we see up there. Okay, as a side issue, seems safety to me, but what do I know? There's a little telephone pole. Caution, coffee before digging. I want you to look at this sign. As we go up, not sure you can tell how much it's leaning, how much weight, but to me, it really appears it's disintegrating and cracked on every single level inside. I said, once again, what do I know? A lot of times it seems they leave these things until they fall down practically. Alright, moving on. Hey, welcome to Sycamore Trails Community Park, City of Miamisburg. Let's go up and see if there's any changes. I don't expect it, although they do have a lot of renderings of what they plan on doing. But I think it won't be till next year. Pretty sure. Once again, not totally sure. But anyways, let's go see what we see. It does appear stuff has been removed from the tower. At least I think so. Okay, I was wrong. Look at that. There is progress. That's all new. Everything in there. Nice. Well, I mean, that whole area, the little play area, or water area, I believe it's on a B. Cool. So out here seems to be more orange barriers, more rocks, more equipment, more staging area. I'm sure it's not all for the pool area, probably for the trails as well, but yeah, it's alright, it's good space. Might as well use it. Yeah, it appears to be the area they worked on over, it used to be the volleyball and the play area and some other stuff. Well, it turned it into a big water squirt park. Let's see if we get a better view in here. Like I said, anything that's going to be, useful, popular, entertaining. At this point, the battery died. I was happy it lasted as long as it did with as cold as it was. So, with that being said, we finished walking up around the pool and took a few more pictures. And if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you want to do. And hopefully we will see you the next time, and you have a great one.